I'm about to do your Capricorn June 2020 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the status of the connection or the relationship between you and your person of interest. How's it going, Capricorn? Come on in, have a seat. My name is Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Capricorn love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or the status of your relationship, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Capricorn tarot readings I do for you every week. Now let's get on with today's Capricorn love reading, because today we're going to take a look at the connection between you and your romantic person of interest. And we're going to do that by pulling one card for the mutual point of interest between the two of you. Then I'll pull 3 cards for you, Capricorn, and 3 cards for your person. And then we'll clarify everything with a second deck to see if we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on between the two of you. Now just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it can't possibly resonate with every Capricorn on the planet. But regardless of how it resonates with you, you still might want to check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos, because they can give you more clarity and more insight about what's really going on in your connection. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now, I've also been getting a lot of requests for personal readings lately, so I've opened up a few spots in my schedule to do personal readings. So if that's something you're interested in, you can find the info about that in the description box down below too. So let's get on with the reading for today, and let's get one card for the mutual point of interest between Capricorn and their romantic person of interest for this last part of June 2020. Let's get, what's the mutual point of interest between Capricorn and their person? Okay, now let's get 3 cards for you, Capricorn. Let's get 3 cards for Capricorn as it relates to this connection with their person. What's going on with my Capricorns? Let's get 3 cards for Capricorn about this connection, please. Okay, let's get 2 more. Alright, we got them. Now let's get 3 cards for your person. Let's see what's going on here. Let's get 3 cards for Capricorn's person here. Okay, there's 1. Let's get 2 more for Capricorn's person. Okay, 2 more it is. On the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the 3 of Wands. Now, the 3 of Wands is someone who has already decided on the path they want to go down. They've already gone out into the real world. They're taking real action steps toward their plan, but they're at a state of waiting right now and waiting for their ships to come in. So that's the overall energy of the reading, is waiting for your ships to come in on the path that you've already chosen. Now, the mutual point of interest, this is either you have said or done something and it's got your person thinking, feeling, and acting this way, or vice versa. Your person has said or done something and it's got you thinking or feeling or acting this way. Or it could be some external thing, you know, some other person or some external event has occurred or said or done something that's got both of you thinking and feeling, acting this way. And the mutual point of interest between the two of you is the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. It's the sword of victory, the sword of clarity. This can also be the sword that you would use to sever a relationship. So you're waiting for your ships to come in, and there's either some sort of victory here for you or some sort of truth is going to come out here. So let's clarify this Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here as the mutual point of interest between Capricorn and their person? Why is the Ace of Swords here? Let's get 3 for this Ace of Swords. Oh, well, we just got 3. This is going to be quick and painless, it looks like. Looks like we actually got 4, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Pentacles. So the 2 of Pentacles is juggling something. This is like either trying to maintain your balance, trying to keep all the plates that you're juggling in the air without breaking any, trying to regain your balance. This could be juggling 2 people. This could just be making some sort of decision where you're weighing the pros and cons, you know, considering should I or shouldn't I, do I or don't I. As it relates to some victory or some truth. So clarifying this Ace of Swords, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Lovers, and we have Temperance. Okay. Well, the Eight of Swords is being stuck in your head about something. It's grinding something on like a repeating loop in your mind. It's a mental prison of your own thoughts, like a self-created mental prison of your own thoughts. This is feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked about something. So this is the mutual point of interest between you guys. So it's like you guys are both stuck in your head about something. It's like you're waiting on some victory or you're waiting on some truth to come out, and in the meantime you're grinding on it. And we've got the Four of Pentacles, and this is holding on to something tightly. This is not wanting to let it go. This is almost like it's mine and you can't have it type of mentality. Refusing to give something up. Then we've got the Lovers, and this is like a very deep soulmate level connection. So it's almost like you guys are stuck in your head because you don't want to give each other up, is what it looks like. Holding on to each other really tightly. I don't know what you're stuck in your head about, though. Are you stuck in your head because you're waiting on some truth to come out? Are you stuck in your head waiting on a victory? Or are you stuck in your head because something needs severed here, but one or both of you doesn't want to let the other one go? But we've got Temperance here as well. So this is the careful blending of your head and your heart. This is mixing two things together a little bit at a time, trying to experiment here, like trial and error. So this is an energy of patience or being patient. You're waiting on something, and it looks like you're being patient, but you're trying to make some sort of decision. Okay, I'm starting to see this as being the sort of victory here, though, because right under this Two of Pentacles, we have the Six of Wands, which represents victory and success. And then we have the Ace of Swords again, so victory again. So you're trying to maintain your balance with something while you're waiting on this victory to come in. And in the meantime, you guys are stuck in your head about it, and you're not wanting to let go of your lover, it looks like. I'm hoping this will make more sense as we go along. But Capricorn, in your energy regarding this connection, you have the Ten of Wands, you have the Three of Cups, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Ten of Wands is a heavy burden that you're carrying. But in tarot, tens are completion. So this is the completion of some heavy burden that you're carrying, meaning that either you have been able to lay this burden down, or if you haven't, you're going to be able to lay this burden down soon. So let's clarify this Ten of Pentacles for you, Capricorn. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here in Capricorn's energy? Tell me more about this Ten of Pentacles, please. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for you, Capricorn? What's going on with this burden? Let's get two more for this Ten of Pentacles. All right, I had one flip in the deck here. Let me get that one out. Okay, let's get one more to clarify this Ten of Pentacles for Capricorn. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for Capricorn? Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles again, and you saw how many times I shuffled that. So this is, again, juggling something, trying to make some sort of decision, weighing the pros and the cons. Should I or shouldn't I? So to clarify the Ten of Wands, we have the King of Wands, we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Ten of Pentacles again. So this is further confirmation that there is some sort of heavy burden that you're carrying. You're juggling something, trying to make some sort of decision that will lead you to victory. And again, we have the Sword of Victory here again. So again, these cards are in the same order that they were before I just shuffled them 5 or 6 times. So to clarify this Ten of Wands, the King of Wands is a bold, fiery, passionate, determined person. He knows exactly what he wants. He goes after what he wants with fiery determination, and it's very rare that he doesn't get what he wants. But it would appear that what you want is, or going after what you want, is burdensome to you right now, which might be why you're stuck in your head about it. We've got the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is taking a pause, taking a break, taking a rest, recuperating. But this is also going internal and meditating on something, contemplating something, trying to figure out what your next move is regarding getting what you want. And then we've got this Ten of Wands again. So this is a burden to you. Like, this is also a card of healing. So maybe you're trying to heal something. I have the feeling that whatever it is that you're trying to figure out is burdensome to you. Going after what you want is burdensome to you, and it's got you stuck in your head. Let's keep going here, because I think this is going to make more sense as we go. I get the feeling that there's some sort of problem between you and your person. I don't know if the relationship has been severed and you're trying to hold on to them. And it's like you're trying to figure out what to do, and it's got you stuck in your head about it, but you're being patient here. But you're still juggling something, trying to figure out how to be successful and victorious here. So the next card you have in your energy is the Three of Cups. And this is a card of reconciliation, reunited, celebrating. So let's clarify this Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here for Capricorn? Well. I can't take this whole thing because a big giant chunk just fell out. So we'll put those back, and if any of those are supposed to come out, they will come out. Why is this Three of Cups here for Capricorn? Let's get one more to clarify this Three of Cups for Capricorn. That one wanted to come out. It jumped all the way to the floor here. So let's see what we have. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. So this is, you have all the tools, the abilities, the resources. You have everything you need to manifest whatever it is that your will desires. So you're in the process of manifesting something. Looks like you're trying to manifest being reunited with your person, manifest some sort of reconciliation with them. Now to clarify, we have the Moon. We have the Five of Pentacles, and we have Justice. So the Moon represents fear and worry and anxiety, but it can also represent things being hidden in the dark, things that you don't know about. Now we've got the Five of Pentacles, and this is being left out in the cold, or feelings of not being good enough. And then we have Justice, and this is a card of balance. This is trying to put things back into balance. This is making sure that the just, fair thing happens. And you can see there's a sword here, and this sword is used, again, this is the sword that's in the mutual point of interest between you guys. This is the sword that's used to sever the things that are out of balance in order to restore balance, in order to bring this back into balance enough to reconcile and be reunited with this person. But I don't know if you're worried about it. Apparently you are, because we've got that Ten of Wands in your energy twice. You're worried about it and contemplating it. Looks like they left you out in the cold in the past, though. This can also represent things being hidden in the dark. There's something that you may not know about. I don't know. Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It's slow, forward, steady progress. It's about putting one foot in front of the other, not being in any hurry, which again, we have patience here. So Looks like you're trying to be patient, coming forward with some actions towards something practical. So let's clarify this Knight of Pentacles for Capricorn. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Okay, let's get 2 more for this Knight of Pentacles for Capricorn. Okay, why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Let's get 1 more for the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups represents detachment, either emotional detachment or physical detachment, physically walking away from someone. And the lady in this card is walking away from her 8 cups, going off in search of her 9th and 10th cup because she's emotionally not all the way fulfilled. Something's missing for her, and she's going off to look for it. Now, so progress is being slow here for you for some reason. And to clarify that Knight of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords again. We have the 5 of Wands. And we have the 7 of Swords. So the Ace of Wands is the sword of truth. It's the sword of victory, but it's also the sword that you would use to sever a relationship. And then with this 5 of Wands, this is conflict, struggle, bickering, arguing. This could be competition. This can also be an internal conflict. So maybe that's what this burden is and why you're going internal trying to figure things out. Maybe you've got some internal conflict. And I keep getting pulled back to this 3 of Wands. You're waiting on something. Either you're waiting on the truth to come out, or you're waiting on this slow progress to be made, waiting to reunite with your person. I feel like there's some slow progress being made about some truth. And that might be what's making you feel like walking away here, or at least you're contemplating walking away here. But you're internally conflicted about it. Like on one hand, you want to reunite with your person, and on the other hand, you want to walk away and you can't make up your mind. You want to hold on to them tight, but you're stuck in your head about it. It's like you can't make up your mind, it feels like. And we've got the 7 of Swords, and this can mean a couple of things. This could either mean there's something sneaky going on behind your back. This is a card of trying to get away with something. Like this guy is trying to steal these swords. So sometimes this can represent lying, cheating, stealing, something going on behind your back that you don't know about, which we got from this Moon card too. But if you look, he's stealing these swords, but he's only able to carry 5, and he has to leave 2 behind. So this can be a card of leaving something behind. So it's like you're stuck in your head. Do I cut this off and leave it behind and walk away? Or do I try to balance the situation back out so we can be reunited? Now in your person's energy, they have the 7 of Wands. They have the 7 of Swords. And they have the Knight of Swords. Now, the 7 of Wands is a card of being walled off and defensive. This is defending your position, defending your stance, defending your idea. These other wands represent other people attacking your person. So this could be a card of accusations where your person's being accused of something and they're defending themselves against those accusations. These wands could be other people's things other people are saying, other people's opinions. Let's clarify this 7 of Wands. Why is Capricorn's person defensive right now? What's going on with this 7 of Wands for your person, Capricorn? Let's clarify this 7 of Wands here. Okay, let's get 2 more, please. Let's get 1 more for this 7 of Wands. Right. On the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. So this is being in touch with your intuition, or your person being in touch with their intuition, or them needing to be in touch with their intuition regarding this being defensive about something. So to clarify the Seven of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So it looks like your person's defensive because of this Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords is she who speaks the truth, but she already knows the truth. Now, she'll let you speak your truth if it can add to the conversation or the decision making, but the Queen of Swords already knows the truth. So whatever truth is spoken to her better match up with the truth she already knows, or she's going to use this sword to cut somebody off. So this is an energy of cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve your person. So they're defensive either because you cut them off in the past. We've got this Ace of Swords that's shown itself several times now, and this can be the sword that you would use to sever a relationship. So maybe you cut your person off, maybe they cut you off. It's a general reading, so the energies can sometimes flip-flop here, but Now your person also has the Eight of Pentacles, and this is being willing to put in the work, or actually putting in the work and the time and the effort to get what they want. It's paying attention to the details and putting in the work with some sort of tangible new beginning. This is like the seed that can grow into the Ten of Pentacles, but it's just a seed. It's just the potential. This is not the Ten of Pentacles yet. It requires work to be put in. So your person has some new opportunity in front of them, and their intuition is talking to them about this, or they need to get in touch with their intuition about whatever they're being defensive about, because they too are in this state of weighing the pros and cons on something. I almost feel like you both are internally conflicted here, because you're under this, your person has the Nine of Swords too, which is fear, worry, anxiety, stress, grinding something in your head over and over again to the point where it's at your detriment, and your person might be losing sleep or having nightmares about this because they're juggling something, weighing the pros and cons, trying to figure out what to do. I don't know if this Queen of Swords is you and you've cut your person off, or if you've both cut each other off, because this is the mutual point of interest between the two of you. But you both are like stuck in your head about it, and you both are holding on tight and don't want to let each other go. Now your person also has the Seven of Swords, which was in your energy. So I don't know if you're conflicted about cutting them off or reuniting with them because they were doing something sneaky and trying to get away with something, but I kind of get that impression because they've got the Seven of Swords in their energy too. So tell me more about this Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Capricorn's person? Is this leaving something behind? Is this trying to get away with something? What's going on with this Seven of Swords? Let's get two more for the Seven of Swords, please. And let's get one more for that Seven of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles just showed itself and flipped back over in the deck, which is one of the cards in your energy. Let's get one more for this Seven of Swords, please. One more for this Seven of Swords. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have the World. So this is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. So we're clarifying the Seven of Swords. So this is sneaky behavior, deceptive behavior, trying to get away with something. So it looks like there's an ending to that cycle of trying to get away with something and the beginning of some new cycle coming in here. So to clarify the Seven of Swords, we have the Ten of Swords, we have Strength, and we have the Knight of Cups. So yeah, there is an ending to this cycle of being sneaky and trying to get away with something. Your person is worried about it. Nine of Swords, this is worry, stress, anxiety. Right under that, we have the Three of Swords. So this is pain and sadness, and usually from heartbreak, usually from a third-party situation. So yeah, it looks like, yeah, right under that we have the Empress. So that's the birth of something new. So It looks to me like there's an ending to this cycle because your person apparently was being sneaky and trying to get away with something. It looks like they could have even had a third party, and maybe that's what you're so burdened about and trying to heal from. Maybe that's what was hidden in the dark and what has you feeling left out in the cold. And now you're trying to figure out if you can make this right and do what's right to reunite with them, but you're internally conflicted because they were sneaking around. But we've got two cards here that say that's coming to an end. We have the end of a cycle here and the beginning of a new one. And then we have a 10 of Swords, and this is an ending. So it looks to me like there's going to be an ending to that sneaky behavior, and your person is tapping into their inner strength and they're tapping into their inner strength and trying to face their fears about this because they want to come to you and offer you their cup of love. This is the Knight of Cups, is actions toward love and romance and emotions. This can represent an apology. This can represent some sort of offer of love being made to you from your person. Then we have the Knight of Swords here, and the Knight of Swords is someone who comes in taking rapid, decisive action, coming in to get what they want, taking rapid action toward it. Also, this is a card of rushing in, speaking the truth. And the truth that the Knight of Swords speaks can sometimes be blunt or harsh or bitter. Sometimes it can cut you like a sword, but it's always the truth. So let's clarify this Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Why is the Knight of Swords here for Capricorn's person? Why is the Knight of Swords here? Let's get two more for this Knight of Swords, please. Okay. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. So this is a card of healing, the card of wish fulfillment. This is a card of hope. Now to clarify this Knight of Swords, we have the Six of Cups, the Two of Swords, and we have the World. So your person's wanting to come in, taking decisive action and speak the truth. Maybe they're hoping they can heal the situation. They have hope that related to speaking the truth. The Six of Cups, it represents a strong emotional connection. It can be nostalgia about the past, thinking about the past like the way that it used to be. This can also represent, a strong emotional connection like on the soulmate level. This can also represent someone from the past making a comeback. So they're wanting to come in and speak the truth about something. I don't know if the person from the past is you or if this was the person they were sneaking around with and they want to come and tell you the truth about that situation. But we have the Two of Swords here, and this is a decision needing to be made, only your person's not making the decision, either because they don't have all the information or all the facts to make the decision, or because there's something they don't see, or because there's something they refuse to look at, but for some reason they're not making the decision that they need to make. But we have an end to the cycle and the beginning of a new cycle here. You'll have to leave me a comment down below and let me know how this relates to you, because this could go multiple different ways, and I think this might fit differently for you than it does for someone else watching. So if you don't mind, leave me a comment and let me know how this fits you. But if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or about your romantic connection, then click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Capricorn love reading videos that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on. And I'll see you in the next video.